live.
And I'm live.
Holy crap, we're live. No!
Live.
I'm naked. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind.
Hello, folks.
No, don't do it. I'm naked.
No one can see you.
No. No, this is not. Don't do this. No.
I did it! I really did it! I was
Oh, no,
invisible!
what have you
Can
done?
you see me?
Yes. You might want to put some clothes on if you want to continue fighting crime today.
All right, now I just gotta go through everything that I can post my
Alright.
live channel in.
Borads. We were at Blue Water Inn. Go there and save changes to St. Denis. There are so many boards for Strahd, it's not even funny. Oh my god.
Beyond the ones that I showed you that people made.
Oh god, even those. There's even more that need to be made. That dear god. So just to refresh my memory, nobody gave Xeno
Yeah, no one gave me
the
the
bag of tricks.
No.
No, because you said that we would be stealing it if we tried to take it.
Well, he never offered it to you guys yet.
Yeah. So we didn't.
He was going to. He's going to, but you guys.
Nim-
fine. He
Nim
never
was the
actually
one that
gave
was
it to you
first
yet.
being like, okay, it's ours now.
What? Did my health get messed up? I've only got 12 hit points.
Out of what?
Out of 12.
We should be getting a.
Level 4, but I only have 12 hit points? That doesn't sound right.
I mean, it may not sound right, but that's what it's going to be.
New mentions.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it's only giving me
Did you-
the first roll and the Constitution bonus. What the fuck's going on here?
Oh yeah, I need to
No.
open up my.
What were you at?
I don't know. So I'm just gonna roll 3d8.
Okay. I'll roll them for you.
I was just clicked it, but
Actually, you might want to take mine. A 6 and 2 8s. 22.
so I'll add 22 health to that. Does that give me the my Constitution bonus is already added in? So never mind.
There you
Oh.
go.
Shit.
Well, it's per level you add it to.
No, I think I've only got a +1 to Constitution and it already added the bonuses from that.
Okay.
So 22 health, you said?
Sure. Yeah, a 6 and 2 8s? I'd take that any day.
Yeah. Okay.
Holy shit.
There we go. My health is back. I'm at 34 now.
Is everybody else's things working?
I'm currently logging into D&D Beyond.
I believe I'm good.
Aether, you good?
Yeah.
Good.
Whoop.
Alex, you good?
I don't think she's back yet.
Thought I just heard her.
No, Alex is not back.
You
That
probably
was me.
heard
I was
Aether's
saying,
chair.
I was saying, whoop.
Okay, that was you that said, "Merk." Okay, got
Yeah, that was it. That was me.
it. What is Ether's, or not Ether, sorry, Xeno's stream called today?
Look at it.
Xeno is hunting for what?
Nope.
Sleep rabbits.
Screaming into the void. Got it.
Yep.
Big move there.
Also, Scruffy, real quick about the Sea of Thieves. To kill the Ashen
Yes.
Lords that appear in the Devil's Butthole sort of things, you have to use the cannons from the ship.
Devil's Anus.
Yes. You literally have to use the ship cannons to kill them.
If you're soloing it, if there's a bunch of other players playing, then you can possibly kill it with all on shore. But yeah, it's easier with cannons.
Well, like the thing is saying, like the easiest and most efficient way is cannons.
It all depends on where the devil's anus is spawned.
Well, they'll always be on the beach.
Well, yes, they'll always be on the beach, but there are some beaches that the vortex spawns on that
Oh, the ship.
there's shit in the way.
Mm.
All right. And now we can't start without it.
Commander Valak, hello, welcome. Thank you for resubscribing. Also, you have not missed anything. We are just waiting on one person to return.
We are shooting shit.
Yes, we are.
Can he hear me?
Yes, he
Oh
can.
my god,
Also,
this
1080p
technology
lock.
is
Why?
amazing.
Damn it! Why does it lock on 1080p? Okay, if you need to go to the YouTube one, that one is modular.
What's
Yes.
locked?
My stream is locked on Twitch at 1080p, and for Commander, it's a bit. It can get
Much.
Yeah.
Why?
Damn it, Scruffy.
Why? Oh.
There we go. Just posted it in announcements. Yes, that's my.
Announcement?
Damn it, that's my punishment. Fucking hell.
You do the thing, but when he's in game in his voice, he cannot do that.
Yes, one moment.
That
Why?
is a stipulation. When he's talking as his character, it needs to be his character.
Okay, and back. So once we start, I will not be doing the femboy voice. I will be continuing to do stream even after D&D is done. I will probably be doing just random games.
Sea of Thieves. Got it.
Oh, she's back.
Welcome back.
I am back.
Welcome. Whenever you're ready, madame.
Okay, let me find my headphones.
I will put my Gundam stuff away.
I won't.
You all need Jesus. Alright, that's all I want.
It's not me.
I need Cheez-Its? I agree.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus. Y'all found Jesus. No, come in. Help me look for him. Oh, Robin Williams, I miss you.
I swear to God, I actually kind of did something similar to that. I actually had some people saying, "Do you know who the greatest man alive, or whoever lived, was?" And I was like, "Well, I have some friends that would say Chuck Norris or Master Chief, but considering I was raised by a woman that works at a Catholic school, I know the answer. It's Jesus." Because I know who the fuck.
Is it
Thanks, Brian.
Jesus?
Well,
No, it's Bruce Lee. Fuck off.
I will say, back when I was in LARPing, live action roleplay, I was getting ready for an event and I was playing a character that had horns and gray face. And I was already decked out. I was ready to go out the door. I opened the door and 2 Jehovah's Witnesses were about to knock on my door.
Time to hide.
Oh no! I greeted them all polite, like, "Hi, how can I help you?" I think we have the wrong address. You have yourself a nice day, sir. They haven't come back since.
I love it. Okay, I am all set up on my end.
And I'm gonna go close my
Ready.
door.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
For some murder.
Well,
Okay,
if you stop
before we
talking
start
for
our-
3 seconds.
Before we start, what? Peter?
Start talking for Alex.
Door's closed.
Okay. And welcome back. Let's go.
Oh, no.
To go.
Take it away, DM.
And welcome back, my friends, to the lands of Barovia. Last time, the heroes think that they saved the little girl from a sort of kidnapping, but that's kind of boring. But today we have much fun. Much fun. You get to see how wide my corruption has spread. Now, on to the introductions. Started off, Valcorin.
So, Goran Kinsfaro, Kalishtar Warlock. Ex-soldier.
Popcorn.
Bakir Zanyas.
Zanya Slareth. Lycan Hunter. Cleric of Saloon, the Moon Goddess, and have gotten put in my place by a little girl. I'm upset about
That was funny.
it.
I enjoyed that.
First it was
Alright.
two sons, then it was a little girl. What is the next one going to be?
Popcorn.
An
Peter
old
juice.
man.
Next for Zeno.
Zeno?
Oh, I heard Ezekiel for some reason. Hello, I am Bunbunzini, the crazy and absolutely insane bard Warforged.
Cooper needs to clean out his ears.
And Anpu.
He's a little too much dust collecting on his.
I need a detailed cleaning.
Anyone have a can of air?
Oh, God.
Unboo.
Either.
Huh?
Your go.
Your turn.
Your
Introduction.
Yeah. I'm Anpu, a battle master fighter from the plane of Amonkhet.
All right.
And
That's
last but not least,
everybody. Last but not
Oh,
least.
yeah.
I see how it is. Ignore the paladin.
Well, she nearly killed us last night with a dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to ignore the paladin with their disadvantage to stealth.
All right.
I am Rosé Gwenor, Knight of Tyr, and alright, Knight of the Balanced Blade, Paladin of Tyr. There we go.
All right.
And-
That's everybody for right now. Welcome back to Curse of Strahd, the Darklands of Barovia D&D campaign. Many thanks to Tailspire for their map making shit.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored,
Not sponsored.
but we use their stuff, and it's like, hey, why not give them credit? Because it's their stuff.
I gotta tell you guys, as a veteran D&D player, all the way from, God forbid, I played second edition, all the way forward. This is a great interactive map making. So if you ever want to get it, go on Steam. It's like $25 or somewhere around there, and it is wonderful.
That and D&D Beyond is great.
D&D Beyond is a good connection place for everybody, where you can put all your character sheets into one campaign, have everything you need right at your fingertips. Also-
Dice rolls.
Also, not sponsored.
Instead of searching around for the last minute when you've lost your character sheet. And it's game night.
Yep, it's all digital.
All right. When we last left, our crew had saved What was her name again? Give me a second. DM notes, they're vast. Arabelle, a Vistani child with mysterious powers just like her grandmother, Madame Eva. She is a seer who has kind of press ganged her way into. Yeah, she's going to be traveling with the crew. All right, so they saved her. There was some other things happening with Erwin, the bartender. They uh, got some goodies from them, and one of them being a bag of tricks, which somebody just outturned the entire thing, causing 3 animals to appear, and it can't be used until the next dawn. But they took a long rest, so
I thought it was a bag of holding, and that's how you understand what else in the bag of holding.
I don't think that's a DM would give us 2 bags of holding like back to back.
I don't know who knows what to do.
You don't know me.
Maybe he gives us 2 bags of holding, and then we can just sit there and go like, "Oh hey, now we have a portal to the astral plane."
Yes, yes, I give you quote unquote air quotes a bag of holding.
It's a bag that holds things, yes.
Just gives us a shopping bag. Like, it holds things.
No, I was more playing on you might get a bag of devour at one point, but all right. So you all have a good night, a restful night. It is certainly quieter than you have been used to so far in the lands of Barovia, which is a nice change of pace for you.
Oh, because we're inside the city, so it's not. Yeah.
Behind the bar, for all those that venture down early in the morning, both Erwin and his wife are sitting or behind the bar. They're idly talking. You remember her as Danica. Their 2 boys are nowhere to be seen. You can kind of probably discern they're still asleep. It is still pretty early in the morning. I'd say about 7 o'clock. What do you do?
I'll probably go downstairs, or check on Arabelle first.
She is already up and not in the room before you even wake up.
I'll freak out.
Well, yeah, I would check up there. I would check there first, and then go downstairs see if she went to go get food, which is probably what happened. Or is she not there either?
She's not in the room, but as you leave, she is kind of, as you saw the last night, that the 2 Mardukov kids were sitting with their feet dangling over the balcony, kind of like resting their arms on the rungs of
Right.
the railing, kind of just watching the tavern, crowd watching. She's
Right.
doing kind of the same thing.
Huh. Just sleep well, young one.
Oh, I don't sleep.
At least rest then.
Yeah, sure. I got rest. Yeah.
So our companions and I have come across some tools that we might think may be useful, and if you're going to be traveling with us, I would think it would probably be best for you to at least be able to somewhat defend yourself. And I hold out the bag of tricks. We found that this bag here summons animal companions that could aid you.
All right. She doesn't seem surprised. She takes the bag, and now, whenever I'm going to have you guys roll, and if the outcome is not what you would like, you have one reroll per draw because
bag
of her precog.
For the bag of tricks.
The bag of tricks.
Couldn't we just so not doing that instead of just roll 2 and choose one? Okay.
No, and I'm going to say if you don't like what has been pulled, you can re-roll it. You don't have to roll 2.
Okay.
Just
Fair enough.
I meant what I said. There we go. All right. So she takes the bag and kind of attaches it to her sash. You notice that she's now actually fully dressed in Vistani traveling gear that she did not have with her before.
What's Vistani traveling gear look like exactly?
Picture your atypical gypsy.
Romani clothing.
Romani gypsy clothing. More sturdy to hold up to the weather. Like she has a traveling cloak on that's kind of colorful. It's like a deep ruby color, faded gold filigree, like gold threading. It's not the best quality, but she definitely looks like she's ready to hit the road.
And it's colorful.
Yes, it is.
As Velcorn,
Which probably stands out a lot in this land.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my
ahead.
character approves of more color.
Okay. Devin?
Okay. As Valcorn's kind of stepping down and starting to head out to the downstairs. He's gonna slip Arabelle a couple daggers for protection.
She too seems unfazed by this, and
I know.
they're
It was more
attached to her belt.
it was more to see what the reaction of everyone else was. What do you got there? The knife! No!
No!
She can hurt herself, then it'll be a very valuable lesson.
Or her precog. Probably not likely. Oh, yeah,
It's acting way older than she should.
I mean... Morning, Volgarn.
Morning.
I
Oh,
shall
geez.
go downstairs and grab some food. I'm sure the others are either waking up or already downstairs.
Well, I think Bun Bun's still down there. So
Speaking of Bun Bun, we should probably go make sure he's still watching our
oh yeah, or
not a vampire friend.
not cursed friend. Yeah.
Makes motion up.
So
points
Zeno
of
is
teeth.
still just watching Vampire Friend.
Just red glowy eyes just staring at him.
No, actually, Doru he wakes up. He actually slept, but Zeno and him, they idle small talk. Doru does seem less tense around Zeno because, he can't be drained of his blood because he doesn't have any. As soon as people start coming, he can hear their heartbeats and sense their blood. So he does start tensing up. That's how he wakes up. Zeno, what do you do with that?
Zeno's just
Yeah,
like,
we're like sitting outside the door and
Zeno's like, be careful.
Rap at the door. Everything okay in there?
So far, he okay.
Dora, if you can hear me, we'll be getting you to your, or at least taking you over to the church here soon.
Well, the church we're taken to isn't in this town.
Yeah.
It's not this church.
That's why I said soon, not this one.
Right.
You hear gravelly, like, yes, I'm all right for now.
Let us know if you need anything.
Well, what I need, I won't be given.
Besides the
The drink.
besides that, of course. If you want some entertainment, I'm sure we can find some toys or puppets or something for you to entertain yourself with.
He politely declines that he'd rather just kind of sit and meditate, try to keep control. You do notice that there is
I'm talking through the door, basically.
Yeah, I get you. Because you do notice that, true to his word, Erwin Durst did have a bar installed on the exterior of the door to keep it locked and keep people out. And keep things in.
Right.
So there's a bar on both sides of the door.
So one of us let Zeno in there last night.
Yes. Yes.
And with that,
Somebody
I
let
will go
Zeno in there.
downstairs. Or I'll let Zeno out, and then we'll get a move on. I'm going downstairs, trying to find what's her face, and eventually going to take her to the church.
Excuse me. Sorry.
When you close the door behind Zeno, you guys did not state whether Doru was tied up or not. So I'm going to say he's untied. He closes. You can hear the bar slide into place from the other side of the door.
Oh yeah, Xeno.
It's one of those things where like I have my hand on the palm of a weapon as I'm opening the door and closing the door.
Yes, I understand caution, and he understands as well. He is not offended by it.
But yeah, so yeah, I'll go downstairs and go get a breakfast of beet soup.
It's beet soup.
Oh, the beet soup.
Xeno brings
Red
turds
the
down
bloody
for
beet
soup.
soup.
All right, Xanius, what are you doing?
Probably drinking a little bit of cold tea because I didn't want to bother to go out and get fresh warm water. But I'm kind of mulling over, like, okay, so I did at one point shift in front of everybody, kind of play that off, but this kid knows, and just mulling over and debating on, like, should I actually use this in our favor because it could help, but it's my master's memory and all that. Forget it. I'm going downstairs and getting hot water.
Okay.
So, as I'm hearing them mess about with the door, I'm like, okay, let's get a move on. And I kind of come out as they're heading out after they've let Zeno out. And jump. Did not actually jump off the balcony.
Did. So go back here, to there, bada bang, bada boom. Oh. All right. Ampu, what are you doing?
Uh, I don't think I got anything specific to do.
Okay, you'd be grilling the little girl about where your brother is.
What?
A game you could be grilling the little girl and where your brother is.
Like asking her the questions about like, do you know anything about where my brother is?
She is a precog.
Or you could literally be grilling her, but I don't think she'd enjoy that very much. Tell me where my brother is! Lays a hot coal on her.
Oh, so now we're burning children alive.
This is Alex above board.
I go out to grab a
Rosea
package from the front room, and
would
what?
vehemently be against all of that.
Hey, I'm a werewolf hunter, not a witch hunter.
I leave my room for 2 seconds. I come back to burning children. What?
Well, we're grilling the kid about where the dude's brother is.
I hadn't even considered it, but yeah, that might be a good idea to ask her if she knows anything.
Is Arena downstairs or?
Yes, Arena is downstairs. She is
Okay.
sitting, kind of like, she does seem a little bit out of place because she did grow up in kind of a noble-esque way. She's sitting in the corner, kind of sitting upright, enjoying a bowl of soup, eating it properly. There is a cup with some steam sitting in front of her.
As I come down, I'm just kind of like eyeing the little girl, like as I walk over and ask, like,
She gives you a huge grin and taps the side of her nose once, and then turns away.
as I turn away too.
I couldn't hear what Pendragon said.
He's warily looking at the child because the child knows his secret and did not hide that she knew his secret.
Not that she knew everything about us either.
She's
pretty much
making me
does.
uncomfortable.
And you can tell that she's getting enjoyment out of it.
Everyone with a passive insight above, like, 10 can tell that I am uncomfortable.
Yeah. Joey, are you sure this character just isn't you in a little girl form?
No need to attack, all right?
They're getting enjoyment out of knowing people's secrets.
Look, there's a reason why I asked you guys to build backstories for these characters.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right, Arena. Are you ready for
Appointment?
trip or visit to the Church of?
But I did want to.
Would I know what the church patron is?
The patron is still
The Morning Lord.
the Morning Lord.
Yeah.
And you do know that the church is called St. Andrew's Church.
Right.
And then,
That's it.
sorry, yeah, go ahead, Ether.
Yeah, I did want to talk to the girl about if she knows anything.
Well, let them do the thing first. I can wait with
Okay.
Arena.
She sees you approaching. She had just drained the rest of her bowl of soup, and she looks up at you. Yes, I know. No, I can't say anything. Bad things would happen if I do. I can tell you, he is alive.
He's
But not-
alive.
He's alive, but not well. That's all I can say.
My character at the news of hearing that his brother is alive embraces her.
She awkwardly, like in, if you ever seen Big Hero 6, Baymax patting the back of a hero.
Pat.
There. Yeah. Yeah. That. I'm sorry, I can't tell you more. But if I do, worse things will happen.
It's all right. Just knowing he's alive means a lot.
Understandable. All right. So, all right. That's all I got. Does anybody else have anything they want to do before we head to the church?
Gotta just tell the barkeep what our plan is about.
Yeah, we have a visit over to the church, St. Augustine?
And if all goes well, then we'll come back.
Andros.
Angels, sorry.
We'll come back, pick up our other guest, and make our way out over to next town, and then eventually over to the Wizard of Lies.
Right. That sounds like a good plan. We'll keep everything quiet upstairs for your other guest.
Much appreciated.
Xena just quickly says, "Thankies," and goes back to feeding turts.
Who is happily munching on beetroots. All right. So you guys finish your meal. You do have the benefit of all full rest. So do you want and do anything else, or are you going to head out towards the church?
We're going to the church. Actually, before I go to the church, I would have sat for probably. I might have done this last night, but I would have taken a little bit of time to take a knife and shave off the glove that's attached to my halberd, because all the leathers and stuff are stuck there. Still,
You are able to.
I mean,
for-
as much as I can, but.
All right, here's what happens. You can't really get a good angle with a dagger or anything to kind of shave into it, so you have to cut the glove
Yeah, no.
until
like,
you get,
I mean,
and then you can shave off just enough of the wood under the glue that you got a little smaller spot on the shaft, but it's still.
I was gonna
in
leave
working
just.
order.
I was just gonna leave the palm of the glove attached to the thing. Like I was just
Okay.
gonna do like a circle around the contact area, and then just shave off as much of the leather as I could.
All right. So they got your pole arm has a
Because
little bit of leather on it.
because we kind of discussed this a little while ago, but I just never brought it back up. That most
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing the
medieval
Finboy voice,
armors and
unfortunately,
stuff
until after
don't use
So we
full
got
metal gauntlets,
15
it's
minutes
usually the gauntlets are
gathered
just on the backside of the
thus far.
hand.
Yep.
So
And I agree.
Keep this in
Worn
mind.
out
It will be
at
15
some point
minutes
anyway,
thus
so.
far.
No, the glue would not worn off.
I said the glove. Leather. It will wear out.
yeah, but it'll still stick. But,
Yeah, then you're just left with that glob of hardened.
so.
Magical glue. All right, you guys leave the tavern, and you start following the directions that Erwin gave you to St. Andrew's Church. As you're walking, you pass through the center of the city. It's kind of like that. There, you have rings of buildings just radiating outward, all centralized around this one point. As you're passing through, give me perception, please.
Perception.
It's a 10.
I got a 22 with a natural 19.
Nice.
I got a 20. Not a natural.
Let me.
Anybody
I'm
that
sorry.
got go
What
ahead
was the roll?
perception.
13.
Okay. So all of you got above 10. So directly in the center, you see a stage that you can tell normally is for, town criers and the like to spread the news. But today you see four stockades, and they're all full. Two figures in this stock seem to be adult in stature, and two seem to be children.
Oh.
And there are 4 guards posted around them fully. Yeah, there's no model for this one. It's all theater of the mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
I was just thinking, like, oh, let's just go off kind of to the side of the. Get a more.
Yeah, move to something that looks more closer
I
to the
gotcha.
center of town. With this
Yeah.
little map. Yeah.
A little more cinematic.
I got you. So, anybody want to investigate further?
I will walk over to one of the guards and inquire.
I'm leaving Crystalana in the bar.
That's fine. Might I inquire about their charges?
As you approach, one of the guards, the guard that you're approaching, he kind of stands more at attention and kind of readies the grip on his weapon. The guard to his left,
I'm
turns-
coming non-threateningly by any means.
understandable. I get that. The guard to his left turns halfway towards you guys as well, and readies the grip on his weapon too. They spoke ill of the burgomaster, so they must be punished.
Even children.
No one is above the law.
Seems rather inhumane, then.
Those are our laws. Those are what keep us safe. All is well here in Vallaki, and the laws help keep it so.
I'm getting such a bossing sensation out of this. There is no war in Bossing Say.
We get it. All right. Upon getting closer, you notice.
Anybody
Oh.
that wants to roll an insight, that makes Rosea very uncomfortable. Like you can see her straighten her back.
Yeah. How's a nat 20 for you?
An instant, just like, oh, okay, I don't like that.
Well,
But-
Bun Bun is fully oblivious to it.
Inside. Ooh, that's a natural one.
This was all just to see Rosea's reaction to everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When you get closer, all the figures in the stocks are stripped of regular clothing. They are now in thick burlap, and they all have masks on. Masks depicting what you might know as a nightmare. A black winged horse. The guard kind of looks at you all again. If that is all, please move along.
And Bun Bun's just gonna be like, "Law is law," and he just slowly just starts walking away from the situation.
Rosea grimaces and thank you for your time.
You get a curt nod, and he returns to his guarding position. But they do keep eyes on you guys as you continue.
Corn's just gonna, as they're walking away, just put a hand on Mosea's shoulder and be like, "Sooner we can deal with Strahd, the sooner this place can go back to some semblance of normalcy."
About the threat.
I for one, we can talk about this later.
Trust me, I know how you feel.
I'm assuming there's more
pissed
watchful
off at
eyes
him.
right now than anything else.
I'm pissed off at him too.
Let's just move on to the church.
You walk for another about 5 minutes, and you give me another perception check.
Okie dokie.
19!
From that 20 to a 7.
Nat 1.
25.
Another natural one.
So, what do me and Sanya see? Whereas
Hold
everybody
on,
else.
there's still Zeno.
What?
Perception, please.
Zeno got a 3.
Yes, I got a
Oh, you got a
natural
3?
1 plus 2.
Okay,
Wow.
so
I mean, Zeno's 280 anyways.
Like Zeno basically just like quickly turned and just whacked his
turtle.
Zeno's more on the lookout for turtle wax for his turtle.
face. Yes.
All right, so walking towards you, towards the town center, you see a gigantic man in full plate mail armor, flanked by 4 guards, and on his back is a deadly looking battle axe. But what you see that catches your eye most is this man's right arm. It looks like it's made of obsidian. It is spiked, and you think that you can kind of see fiery red glowing coming from all the crags in the arm.
Of course, the ones who actually heard about him directly failed their perception checks.
He seems to be kind of more distracted with. He is talking with the guard that's right next to him in hurried kind of voices, like, but he is not overly paying attention to the surrounding people. From the descriptions that you have received from both Zeno and Valcorin,
Is there any artwork?
you
or
can.
no?
What?
Is there any artwork or no?
Let me see if I can find some.
Actually, I think I can take a look as well.
I got it. I can talk and type at the same time. You can tell that this is Izek, the head of the town guard. All right. What do you want to do with this person coming towards you? And I would say, give it another minute or so. Zeno and Valkyrin, you both notice him as well.
Valcorn's good. As soon as Valcorn notices, he's just gonna be like, "Oh, that's Arena's stalker guy." Arena's not with us, is she?
He is.
She is. I'm gonna
Make a
look
hot
for her.
pocket around her. Kind of.
Do you try to do it like
Subtly.
discreetly or suddenly?
Discreetly.
All of you give me a stealthy check.
Take it, mine's with disadvantage still as well. So let's go.
Why would yours be a disadvantage?
My armor.
Oh yeah. Okay.
5.
Let's see. Stealth with
Do-do-do-do-do.
disadvantage.
Nines. For a 10.
Despite disadvantage, I still got a 20.
Nice.
I got
Nice.
a 10.
All right. You guys are able to crowd yourself around her and lose Arena in numbers as this group of guards and Izak move past.
I was also going to see what her reaction was to seeing him. Because
She is kind of like overly confused, like what the hell's going on? Why are you guys moving like this? She's more concerned of what you guys are doing. She didn't notice. She didn't roll a high perception either.
Oh.
I mean, if you kind of do a quick point the dude out and then do the...
Yeah. I was just going to do a nonchalant, like, head bob towards the guy.
Hey.
And then see what her
She kind of gets it, but
Seems
she's going to need
unnecessary.
an explanation later. And here you go in the... This is the best picture I could find of Isaac Strauss,
Okay.
and it's in the Discord discussion.
I was imagining him more with,
Didn't you say it was his left hand that was weird?
it was his right.
Right.
I got
that's
it.
right.
It was his right. I was imagining more of a mountain man hair and beard look, but that works too.
The bald gives it a more menacing look to me. But Zeno's not even paying attention. He's just like petting his little turtle.
So Isaac and his pack of guards move past you, and up front of you, you all see the church of, and I forgot it myself. Dear God, there are too many names in this campaign. St. Andrew's Church,
A lot of confusion.
and we are moving to that board.
Okay.
Two St.
If
Andros.
I throw the picture up on the screen of the dude, done by whoever.
It was a Tumblr picture.
I'll see if I can find the artist. Yes.
Okay, you said the St. Andrews. I'm face to face with a church.
Rebel. Zeno. Bun City. Who am I missing? Rosia. There.
Dum 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 dum.
All right. Peter, you want to join us on the board?
Yeah.
St. Andrew's Church.
Yes. I'm sorry. I thought I was getting old.
Hey, upon approaching the church, it is actually a very decent sized church. It is a lot better off than the one that was in Barovia. It's seen battle. Outside, you see a young man. He's off to the east direction. He's kind of working on a gate that looks like it leads to the church graveyard. He doesn't acknowledge you. He doesn't. You don't even know if he's noticed you.
I found the artist, by the way.
Huh.
Okay, cool.
RNK.
RNK.
Nice. Thank you.
Well, thanks for the awesome artwork that we just quickly searched up.
I'll just put the link to that one. There. Okay.
So, the doors of the church are open. You can hear the faint talking, like echoey talking of somebody deep inside the church. And what sounds like the replies of a younger person replying deep inside the church.
Xeno's just gonna run up to the doors and just look inside.
All right.
Not saying a word, just looking inside.
Are the doors open, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yes, doors are open.
Okay.
We need.
That's
Foghorn's gonna fall.
all right.
We need a leash for him.
But then you have to get a leash for turds.
I mean, I have an extra whip, but I like
Well,
this
we can get a leash for turds for him.
I believe we have rope.
Our pet has a pet.
And there's turds.
Yay! Turrets.
You look into the church. It is actually pretty well lit. You've got your atypical pews lining a central walkway up to the altar. Behind the altar, you see a elderly man in robes and vestments talking to a young child. And they are the man sounds worried, but he's not scolding the child.
May I do a perception check to see if I can listen in, or is it too far away?
I would say you're too far away.
Okay.
This is such a big building. It's just echoey, and that throws off any eavesdropping attempts.
Okay.
Bumba's just gonna enter now and just sort of, as quietly as he can, just make his way closer, without trying
I
to
don't
be
know.
seen.
Did you oil your joints this morning?
He probably hadn't. Would I have to do like a stealth?
Oh,
I'll motion for everybody to follow, but come in and take a seat, probably at one of the later pews.
I just imagine that he's got like one of those little oil cans, like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz.
No. What Bun is doing? He's just saying, sneak, 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 sneak. Stop.
Oh,
Sneak,
it's
sneak,
like,
sneak,
don't
sneak,
be
sneak, sneak,
suspicious.
sneak. Stop.
Don't be suspicious.
No, you're crunk with his own.
Oh yeah, he's doing the whole crunk thing.
I just love that Disney had to pay him to get royalties for that.
Yep.
Wait,
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to.
Okay, so can I roll for stealth to see if
It's
he
a
actually
song.
successfully just walked in there? Or snuck up to where he did?
Seems we have visitors.
And he was just like frozen in like mid walk.
It's like red light, green light. When they say red light, they just have to stop immediately, like a statue.
Yaska, please go assist Milovage, please. Yes, how can I help you all? The little boy kind of scurries past you, not meeting anyone's eye.
I'll walk up to the front and motion for Arena. Hi, we are travelers from various realms, apparently. We've been brought here at the behest of your...
He before you even say the name, he just gives you a knowing nod. Yes,
Yes. And I'm
I've
sure
met-
we've not been the first ones either. In any case, we come from the town of or the village of Barovia, rather, I believe. In any
At this point, he kind of looks up and looks over. Ah, Arena, how's your father? He passed not even a week ago. Damn. I'm sorry for your loss. How's Ismark doing? They do like a polite exchange, like telling about family and stuff like that. Now, how
for the matter
can
at
I-
hand, we've been told to escort Arena here for safety.
Why? What is going on?
Do you want me to explain Arena, or? As I look at her.
It seems Strahd has chosen me as his next bride. And the father, he just puts his hand over his mouth. That's not good. Sorry, I am Father Lucian. But Father, I can't protect her here. My warding is gone. He looks around, kind of points to the back, to anyone that was closest to the door. Can please shut the doors.
I quickly close them.
Suddenly, all the windows break open. Damn it!
No,
I'm joking.
he looks to her and somebody has taken the bones of Saint Andrew. and we don't know who. Without them, this church is vulnerable to creatures of the night, and I cannot house you here. And everybody, roll me a perception check.
This bodes ill fortune.
Lots of perception checks. Oh, god damn it, I rolled another 3. 7.
Perception.
And Bubba's
I got a
23.
I'm too invested in the conversation at the moment.
Anybody with higher than a 12, you kind of notice that the church seems lived in. You see that on a few of the pews, there's a couple of pillows, blankets. In a couple of corners, there's people like small suitcases, things that people have. They only took what they needed.
Sanctuary.
I have been housing most of the lower families of Barovia or Valaki. Yeah, Valaki here, because he gives a look around. And all is not well.
That's an understatement.
One moment, he dashes to the front.
Oh, sorry.
He dashes to the front, opens the door. Jessica, come back in, please. The little boy comes back in, and he is literally on the priest's like tailcoats. Like, he is nervous. He is, and they move back to behind the altar. There were only two people who knew of where the bones were laid. The bones were enchanted by Saint Andrew himself to ward this place from evil. Without them, I fear this beacon of hope will cease to exist. Tonight, I've been trying to get Yeska to tell me who he told, because I know for a fact that I didn't say anything. But we need to find them before ruin happens. If we can find them, I will actually be able to offer Arena good sanctuary.
Can I do like a little bit of a monster lore check?
Sure, roll me survival.
I know nothing.
What were you trying to find out?
Me as the player was like, well, I know there might be some like creatures of the night that can kind of do like weird mind fuckery things, such as like make somebody talk unwillingly and then make them forget about it. But Rosea does not know that. And even if she did, she
Fair.
wouldn't even know what would be able to do that.
Yeah.
So she's like,
Ask. He
Yeah,
can find you.
Belcorn was gonna speak up,
Yeah.
like, could it have been the hags we heard might be around here?
I doubt the hags would be interested in bones.
The
Never mind.
hags
Hags
could not
do.
set foot on the hallowed ground.
Can I do a check to see if I know now that they've started like muttering about it?
Sure.
What survival or
Yeah, survival.
okay.
It's just knowledge of animals and creatures, and so I got
21.
Zanya's knows.
Maybe.
No.
That is, as soon as you hear them kind of talking about this kind of stuff, you go into kind of like full on investigation mode.
Yeah,
That's
let me
probably
just
for,
do it.
like,
And you actually search around and you do not see any sign of your known creatures that would be able to do kind of things like that. Like you can take a look at Yeska and he doesn't seem like he's he's ever been possessed. He doesn't show any signs. He doesn't show any. You would be able to pick that out.
Looks over to Zeno. Think you do that thing you did back at the tavern?
Is it possible that either of you two were just followed and you weren't aware? And somebody somebody managed to find out the information that way.
I want to say no because the last time that I personally approached the bones was several months ago when I was showing Yeska, and we were completely alone at that time. Is Yeska here? I needed to tell him about the ins and outs of the church because he's being trained and reared to be my replacement.
Preacher in training. Understandable. I'm familiar with the concept, especially from my own dealings with the church.
But Yeska has informed me he did tell someone, but he won't tell me who. And honestly, that's what we were talking about before you all came in.
Ah,
Xeno's just gonna ritual cast.
I just kind of like slowly eye turned over to the boy.
He is like trying to make himself as small as possible.
Insight check. I got a 6.
Will my passive insight of 16 notice anything of the boy?
With your passive insight, you can tell that there's no magical means telling him to
Yeah.
not tell anybody. It is straight up fear.
It's the kid who knows that he did something wrong and just too shook enough to actually speak up about it. Kind
If
of.
that were the case, he wouldn't have said that he told somebody about it.
It's probably more of
He's more afraid of the person he told than getting reprimanded.
But yeah, Xeno is going to just, while still frozen in place, ritual cast detect magic.
Once again, you get a whole bunch of pings from your.
Oh, the allies just light up like a Christmas tree. Ding, 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 ding.
All right,
Does
do
the
a
head start
wisdom
doing the
saving
thing
throw,
again?
Yep.
Oh no.
and it's an 8.
Oh no.
You shift.
Serious, Zeno.
And then he just slowly puts his foot back down. He's like, "When did we get here?"
You've been with us the entire time.
And he's just sort of slowly just looks around. He's just like, "Where are we then?"
You are in the town of Balaki, in the church of St. Andrew.
What are we doing in a church? I forgot.
I think there's a few cogs loose in his head.
Yeah,
I say quietly to the preacher.
forgive our friend.
Yeah.
He's got a split personality.
I'm going to continue though, really quick with
Yeah.
From the ritual casting. Yeah, you could. Zeno does see all of the companions with magical items. The priest itself and the boy have magical amulets of protection magic. And hold on, let me really quickly check something. I need your card readings. Make sure. Anatomy of his readings. Outside, you do also get a ping from the graveyard.
Xeno his head just full on like swivels to where the grave is. He's like, "There's something out there. Something magical is outside in one of the graves."
I wonder if it's bones.
It is holy magic. It is divine magic that you feel out there.
It doesn't feel malevolent. It seems to be divine in nature.
Maybe your bones were just taken outside, sir. Creature?
Well, they would still be guarding the
Er-
place, wouldn't they? Even if
They
they were in
would.
a slightly different place.
Father Lucius said they are not here. I can feel the warding and it's gone.
So
If
then
they were
what-
still on the grounds, the warding would still be active.
Oh, is there just a secondary pile of holy bones?
I don't think so. It's a very old graveyard. In fact, some of the old royalty is buried out there.
Might we investigate this?
If you
Would want-
must.
We wouldn't
Uh,
want to disturb any
alright.
grave about on the
We've had tellings from some of the seers that there can be potential boons littered throughout the land.
If you must. But
Child,
Jessica kind of nervously shuffles towards you, but still does not look up.
I understand that what you might have done is what you might have thought right for the time, or maybe just out of fear, saving your skin, as it were. There's nothing to be afraid of, but we should at least attempt to retrieve what has been lost. Do you understand?
I tell you. He said he'd hit me. He would bash my skull in with his shovel.
Xeno just sort of
If you stay here, and stay under the watchful gaze of the creature.
But he's here too. And at that, Lucian finally has a moment of aha.
Oh!
It's the shady gravekeeper.
Uh,
The butler did it.
Trying to right the sins of this land, and we need as many
Milavage.
boons as we can get.
He is a troubled youth that I've been trying to guide back into moral standing. He's only 15. I've been having him tend the gardens and fix things around the church.
No. Well, so if it were up to me, I cannot speak for my companions, but if it were up to me, I would try to search for him and see if he knows where these artifacts of warding have left.
By all means, he's outside right now. He was fixing the gate the last time I saw him.
Oh, who wants to go confront a bully?
I think.
Though if you don't mind, I have a little bit of a thing I would like to do. You all go ahead and confront him. I only need 5 minutes.
All outside. Who's going outside? And then
Sure.
I'll continue with Rosia.
Okay.
I will go outside.
Rosia. Okay. The Father Lucian looks at you. Yes. What else can I help you with?
Well, I figure if there's ever a chance to find a connection to the divine, a church would be the best options.
Of course.
Is closest. And I'll just go take a seat in one of the pews and sit there and pull out a small symbol of a T, but the top ridges are pointed down, kind of like an arrow.
Yeah.
And I will kind of mutter under my breath, but for everybody listening, it goes, Tyr, patron deity of law and justice, sacrificer to uphold legislation above all, come to you because I've been thrown into an unknown and gruesome and ill-foreboding circumstances. I pray that you guide my hand to mete out the justices of this land, helping me to understand about the organizations and laws and paths that lie ahead. I sense great evils in the hierarchy, a scourge to the land and its people. Lawgiver, I pray that I do not lead astray from your ideals and tenets, and that I can serve my purpose in this land with honor and virtue. Guide me. And I'll kind of do like some, like burn a candle kind of deal, and then join everybody outside.
While that's happening, you're going to get a DM direct message on Discord. For you privately.
Okay, cool. Let's go outside and do a thing. Whee.
You guys can go ahead and talk. You guys do see Milvage. He's no longer fixing the gate, but he is further into the graveyard. Down against the wall back here. And we have a flying fucking turtle. Alright. There's only one other person that can control the turtle. Alright.
Sorry.
Turtle!
And I head in.
No.
Zoom! Actually, not that we don't have ADHD now. How's he acting?
He's just sort of like, why am I carrying a fucking turtle?
Just like
What?
holding it up, just staring at it like, why though?
Well, he's holding it out with just like his middle fingers and his thumbs holding onto it like, what is this thing? What am I doing with it?
And I
And the
kind of
turtle's
like,
just
here,
like confused as all hell.
Yeah, just give me the 2.
He's like, I feel like I should not give it to anybody.
Then fine.
I feel I must protect it, but I don't know why. What is going on with me?
Maternal instincts? I don't.
The best explanation I can take.
Mechanical instincts?
That'll do for now. And Terse is just sort of just dangling there, just wondering what the fuck's going on with him.
All right, so you guys come up on Milovage. He glances over, shows. Can't talk right now. You go talk to the priest. He can help you out a lot more than I can.
You just did.
Well, I can't help you with anything, so I'm way too busy.
Busy with what? Threatening to bash people's heads in with a shovel?
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know exactly what we're talking about.
I just said I didn't know what you're talking about. He kind of stands up and starts making his way past you all towards the front gate.
Xeno just sort of quickly runs over and just blocks the entire path. He's like, hold on, we just need to identify something that's happened. Kid was saying that someone had threatened to hit them in the head with a shovel.
So what? They call the whole bloody town god? It's not even a threat. It's just playing around. Don't you have anything better to do with your time?
Xeno's just gonna be like, threat or not, the kid thinks it was real as all hell.
Yeah, and apparently it's a pretty big deal when it means the ward's missing from this church.
I don't know nothing about no wards.
Can I insight him to see if he's just trying to dodge everything?
Go ahead.
That was almost a nat 20.
Does my passive insight help with that?
Oh, he's being shady as fuck. With your passive insight.
Yeah, I've stopped relying on fucking rolling for insight and perception when my passive is 16 for both. Why am I the only one that's like gotten close to him?
It's making up for those T-Rex rolls. You're the one who noticed.
Has something happened?
What's going on? So you know that he's being shady as fuck. And he's still trying to move around Xeno.
And Xeno's just sort of blocking it still. Xeno's also going to bring up... Well, no, wait. Xeno will just leave it at what he's left it at.
I'm sorry, my brain's just not working. Sorry.
Xeno, give me a dexterity check.
Alrighty. Dexterity. Oof. He failed. I guess that's because he's
Yeah,
sitting turds out still.
This guy, he rolled a 19. He, with his shovel, he somersaults between your legs. And just continues moving towards the gate, but now at a faster pace.
He was just like stunned now all of a sudden, like, Holy shit. Could I do that?
Falcorn's gonna go and block his path now and be like, if you aren't doing anything wrong, why are you running away?
I'm not running away. I said I'm busy. Are you deaf?
You seem to be moving a lot faster for someone who's supposedly not guilty.
What part of I'm busy need to get things done?
You still work under the priest, and he's the one who sent us to talk to you. So your business is with us.
Then state what the hell you want. I've got work to do.
You are in your dodging.
And I told you, nothing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So he was just gonna quickly bring up. Do you know anything about bones disappearing? Just trying to figure it out.
Bones. He does gotta get shifty, but I don't know anything about any bones. I mean, there's a graveyard that's full of bones.
And you would know to keep track of which ones have gone and which ones are
You
supposed
know,
to be here.
I only keep track of the gravestones and I clean them. I don't dig I don't dig up the bones. I don't do anything with the bones.
Then why do you have a shovel?
Yeah, if your job's only for the gravestones, then why do you have one of those?
He embellishes to all the gravestones having fresh flowers around them. Gardening.
Need a spade and not a trowel?
Tools of the trade. I use what I like.
I get more flowers with the bigger shovel.
So, I'm trying to decide if I should.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Joey?
Yes.
I'm gonna mind link with him
Go ahead. What's
and
the
have
save?
the spirit talk to him and threaten him.
What save do I need to make?
Nothing. It says you can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within a 40 feet of you. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. As an action, when you're speaking telepathically to a creature, you can give that creature the ability to speak telepathically with you for the next hour, or until the end of this effect as an action. Class ability.
Well, that's nifty.
I can use the one that will require a save.
I choose to go mind reading. Yay!
No, I can't read minds. It's just telepathic communications. But
Do that and then roll me an intimidation. Say what
do.
you're going to say. Say what you're going to say and then give me the intimidation check.
Let's see. Well, I was gonna have the spirit do that one just to freak him out with a otherworldly voice.
Guidance.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
You get a D4.
Let me just give a thought here.
I have not been using that cantrip at all.
Okay, I got it. If you don't tell us where the fucking bones are, then you're going to get a lot of people killed, and I will guarantee that you are the first. So right now that's an 18 plus a D4 for guidance. So that's 30-20.
Congratulations, you made a teenager shit his pants.
And no one knows. I just...
All right. I sold the bones to the old coffin maker. I don't know what the fuck he wants to do with them. Look, my family needed money.
Those were the bones of the saint.
I didn't ask any questions. My family needed money.
Zeno's just gonna pipe up. But you sold the only defense to this place.
Your family's going to need a lot more than money when Strahd comes and takes this town.
Yeah. You fucked up royally.
so sue me or whatever. Put me in the stocks.
Do you just? I
push
just speak
him
back to
down
him
and-
in his. Yeah, I'd speak back to him with in my mind, be like, You didn't. You seem to not have understood what I just said. You would be the first to go.
He bolts.
I try to trip him.
Go ahead. Roll an attack. Non-lethal with your whip.
I was trying not to attack the kid, but okay. Oh, you said he bolts. I thought you said balls.
Bolts.
Well-
As in that misses.
Really?
Yes.
Can I do something? That's gonna be non-lethal.
Sure.
I just take my familiar and go pocket ferret, and throw the ferret at him.
Give me a range attack. Dexterity attack.
Should I just do a straight dexterity check?
Roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier to it. No
Dex-
proficiency bonuses, no nothing
Yeah,
like that.
so just straight dex check. Got it. Fuck, I missed.
By now, he is at the gate.
Get out. Stop him!
When he can I make? As he runs past me, can I make it an opportunity attack?
Your character's proficient in
My
the attack, so I'm going to say yes.
What? Sorry, that
You-
something glitched out.
Your character is very proficient in opportunity attacks, so I'm going to allow it. Your reaction time is beyond anybody else's.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it with an unarmed strike. Let's see, attack roll. 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits him. What do you do to kind of trip him up?
Just
Well,
your leg out there.
I when I hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn because of my sentinel feature.
The 15-year-old kid that's who just pissed his pants and is running away from somebody that said he's going to kill him.
I didn't say I was going to kill him. I
You
just
said end him. He thinks you're going to kill him.
Yeah.
That's what he thinks.
yeah, I know, but I'm just clarifying.
That's what he thinks. Continues either. So he's tripped up, and he's kind of scrambling away from you all.
He's probably most afraid of me, so I'm gonna run to him and just say, like, do you want to make things right? You got to make it up to the old man, while we try to clean up your mess.
I already told you it's at the coffin maker's shop.
Not us, a priest, you dumbass. Jeez.
What do you expect? He's a teenager.
Yeah, no. Even so, I said the old man, and he's only working for one old man. And then I'm just gonna start walking.
I mean,
past
to
him.
be fair, the coffin maker could also be old. Besides the fact that you're also an older man than him, so
Character's only like 30.
and he's
That's
a
old to
teenager.
a teenager.
An old man to a teenager is anybody that's like above
25.
30. 25 or older.
Do you really think I would be referring to myself when I say make it up to the old man?
I don't know.
But anyway,
you-
as I'm walking past him to go talk to the priest, just in more of a softer, humbler tone, be like, "It'd be nicer to the kid, all right?"
As a scorned teenager, he does kind of just scoff, roll his eyes, and give like a whatever type thing.
I tell the ferret to piss on his hand.
And fair does. Kid swats at it.
And then I start making my way back to the priest to relay the information.
And I guess you kind of catch me as I'm coming up to catch up with you guys.
And I'll relay the information to you as well.
So that's how it is, eh? So
Yeah.
I'm going to go make penance with the coffin maker.
Yeah. But we're gonna have to get more information as to where he is. I don't think that kid's gonna talk anymore. He's gonna try to bolt it as soon as possible. But hopefully he'll never make that mistake again.
Hey.
So what does everyone else do? Besides Aether.
Okay, either dies.
Yeah. Aether hacks his lung out.
All right.
Well, the way I see it is we can leave. We can either pose it to the arena that we can leave her here under the whatever wards they have left still going. And try to be back with the bones as soon as possible, or we can bring her along with the child.
None of you want to check. Never mind.
I mean,
We could-
oh yeah,
we could
I
go-
would have poked Zeno about the thing in the graveyard, but Zeno, did you find the one thing in the graveyard?
Currently I don't see my character on the board.
You said you detected something magical in the graveyard.
Zeno's gonna be like, yes, I detected something in the graveyard, but I don't remember exactly where it is.
Well,
I just
maybe
know it's
try it
in
again
the graveyard.
maybe try it again out here, and you can get a better pinpointing.
Zeno will ritual
Construction?
cast detect magic again.
10 minutes is already up? Damn. I didn't think I was torturing a kid that long.
I just
I don't know.
Well, it's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But after
10
every
minutes
cast-
is 10 minutes. 10 minutes goes by pretty quickly. So
Yeah. So he's gonna ritual cast it again. Does he find out the location?
or at least get a better idea of where it's supposed to be.
Scruffy?
Yeah, it's near the back right corner of the.
So kind of where Zanius is right about now.
Yeah.
So I guess I need to do another wisdom saving throw because he got overloaded again.
Yep.
And he changes again.
Yay!
Okay.
And you just see his head goes spinning around, then he holds Turt's all lovey-dovey again.
Flying turtle.
So we go looking in the area.
Yeah. Sorry. You see the crypt in the back corner that's labeled King Barov and Queen Ravenovia. And somebody roll me a perception check.
Perception. 14.
Perception. Me. Where's my mouse? I got a 12.
5.
I mean, I got a 12.
I'm
Yes.
not there.
That's a perception 16 again.
Why? What did you roll? I actually want you to roll on this one.
Okay, fine. It was 17, one higher.
Okay, that's good. You see, it's kind of faded due to time, but your master once told you of a technique of trying to get detail from worn stone. You pull out a piece of parchment and you put it in between the two names. And you do an etching. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
You take a piece of charcoal and you
He's doing the
and
rubbing.
rubbing, etching, same thing. Not really. But you see the words bright and dark, black and white. I am the shepherd of the night, fast and slow, rise and sink, blind, yet every month I blink.
Obviously talking about the moon.
As soon as you say moon, you hear a stone clunk from behind the crypt.
Like on the opposite side of the entrance.
Yep.
The normal entrance. Like, stick my head around like,
You see that it looks like something has opened. It is only big enough to fit your hand.
Quickly just pull out rapier and stick in the tip of the rapier just in case it's gonna snap my hand off.
Nothing happens.
Well, at least it's not triggered as soon as it goes in. Well,
Is there anybody else around him?
I was
do-
following Zeno
Aren't we-
because
Aren't we all there?
I went to go talk to the priest. I'm technically not there. Just relay the information to tell him and ask where the coffin maker was. That's pretty much it. Then I would head back to
Okay.
all of you. But I think this is happening before that.
All right. So everybody but Valkyrin. Got it. What do you do after you stick your rapier in there?
I take it out, and then after a few seconds. Just kind of, might as well stick my hand
Flex flex your hand a couple times.
in. Well, goodbye, buddy.
You feel.
This is the last time I'll ever feel my hand.
Oh, what? Wait, no,
You feel-
non-dominant. There we go.
There you go.
Ooh, that just made it worse. No, it didn't. Inside, you feel what feels to be a wooden box.
Can I pull it out?
It doesn't seem like it can move.
Can I open it?
So you do pull it out. All right. There is just the symbol of the Morning Lord on the top of the box, but there is no latch. There it is just just has hinges.
Strange that
So yeah,
a temple of the Morning Lord would have some secret that would be opened by the mentioning of the. Anyway, open the box.
you see a single-handed hilt with a broken, like it was the blade was broken off long ago.
There's just the hilt and the guard.
Hilt, guard, and pommel.
Somebody broke their sword and that's keeping some sentiments, I guess. You could always. Yeah. I kind of examine it a little closer.
So you pick it up.
Might I
Yep.
look at that?
Hold on a second.
After he gets done with his thing.
He's just kind of looking over my shoulder at this point.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
So you pick it up. Immediately, flames burst from the hilt in the shape of a sword, and it is extremely bright.
I kind of do the Luke Skywalker. I kind of, after the initial shock, I kind of do the Luke Skywalker, wave it around a little bit.
Picks up the deadliest weapon in the world, punch it right at face. Got it.
You'll fall lots of children with it.
Ooh. What etched into the lid of the box, if anybody wanted to take a look, is.
Do you think you can turn that off? I'm a little blinded from that.
I look for a button.
There is no button, but you think off, and it turns off.
You can see Orsay just blinking and because basically she just got flashbanged. I'm playing it off like that.
Does the Buzz Lightyear one eye after the other blink?
Considering me, who has 300 foot of dark vision. Anyway, I look at the lid of the box.
Okay. I'll also take a look at the box.
Both kind of lean in.
Alright. So, from here, on the lid of the box, give me a sec.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there we go. Sorry, we're checking the mic.
Nope, not him. Hold on, I've lost the name. God damn it.
The name of the sword?
No, I already know the name of the sword.
I was going to say.
You see etched into the top the sword of the beloved Sergei von Zarevich. Left here by his wife to be, Tatiana.
Could it be helpful?
What do you make of that? So,
I think whatever it was, we just found one of the clues that Madame, what's her face gave us.
obviously,
You-
something of power, but
The name is escaping me because I don't have my notes pulled up at the
Adam
moment.
Eva.
Eva, yes.
the Zarevich part is what's throwing me off, because that means he's related to Strahd.
I mean, Strahd von Zarevich? Okay.
Yeah. Who wants to say that? Wait, no, I do with it.
We do know Strahd's full name, right?
Yes,
Okay.
you do. And it is spelled exactly the same way.
Seems like we have a gift from his former parents. May they rest in peace.
I would say roll a knowledge history check, but none of you guys would know. Even if you rolled high.
Yeah,
Was a natural 20.
well,
No.
the only one that could have.
I got a 15, but yeah.
The only one that really would know is anybody that's inside the church right now.
Well, I was going to say Josh's character, who is an in and out character.
He would, but he's not here.
He is not here.
You gotta do with what you got.
I
Yep.
mean, I have speak with animals.
Well, turn back inside. We can
Who
discuss this
takes the sword, though? That's what I need to know.
Zeno will take the sword.
I
No,
do
no.
not give Zeno the sword.
Until
just
we
ordered
find,
some-
I'm holding Zeno away from the sword.
It feels like-
until we find out
Mhm.
more, we're holding on to this. And nobody's using it.
Okay.
Zanias, please hold on to the sword for us.
Yes, I put it in a safe place. Nobody's
I
going to
think that's a
pickpocket.
sword, anyway.
Why are you so afraid to use it?
They're not afraid to use it.
It's
They're afraid
more-
of letting Zeno use it.
And Boo, I would have no problem with you.
Honestly, he would probably be one of the better ones to give it to.
True. I would like to know more about this thing before we,
But yes.
especially with the name Zarevich attached to it.
So you all head back inside.
Yep.
At this point, yes, Valkyrin, you have all the information you need. The priest is disappointed in his ward. Very disappointed. And
the young
he
ward, not
promises
the-
he will deal with him appropriately. Somebody forgot Turts.
I was working on it.
Turts is on the roof.
Oops.
Pew.
Flying
Turts had to-
turtles.
Turts had to fly down.
Oh god.
What have we done?
All right. He tells you the direct route to the coffin maker, and he is flabbergasted that the coffin maker would even do anything like this.
Well,
But
there are some wise words spoken to me. There's potential innocence of everyone, but there's also corruption in the least likely of places.
this is very true.
I noticed that they brought the
Stay
boxes.
vigilant and try to at least venerate those before you trust them. We will see about the coffin maker.
something we came across out that bit of magic that we discussed earlier that we had detected in the graveyard.
He holds up
Have
his hand. Please tell me you didn't have to dig anything or disturb any graves.
No graves, no.
Okay. One of the mausoleums.
Yes. On the back side of the mausoleum. We did not enter it.
Interesting.
Have you ever heard of Sergei and Tatiana?
Well, those are common names around here.
Together. Hey,
Again, common names.
Sergei von Zarovich.
Sergei von Zarevich, Strahd's brother.
Well, I hope they were estranged brothers.
Strahd killed him.
Estranged it is.
Yes.
I guess they didn't get along that well then.
Well, that
Well, Strahd killed him for, there's Tatiana, for winning the affections of his beloved Tatiana.
Rod,
Tatiana chose Sergei over Strahd.
Strahd loved a woman. I think
He rushes, he goes, there's a staircase going down behind the altar, and one moment, he runs down and he comes back up with a book. And he places it on the altar. And he starts flipping through it. And he stops on a single page. And then he just turns white. Like he shocked.
I give you two
And
guesses.
he's staring at Arena.
I look at the book, like over his shoulder.
You seem like it is. You seem to see that it is a picture in this very, very, very old book of Arena.
Oh, jeez.
Falcorn just goes quizzical, be like, wait. Looks up at Arena, back of the page. Back and forth, back and forth. No fucking way.
I am.
I assume we've found why Strahd favors you, Arena. And he just slides the book over.
Now, if only we had a way to disguise her at will.
Cough, cough.
The priest kind of hears that he's like, disguise magic will only work so long against this.
Yeah, I don't think
Well, we only need so long, because we intend on righting the wrongs of this land.
You do realize many have come before you saying the same thing.
I understand, but we never know until we try.
Far be it from me for not putting faith in people, but when it comes to that devil, there's not much we can. So
beyond the mention of Sergei and Tatiana and this recent revelation, what we found in the mausoleum, I pull out the sword. Found was this.
Why?
What's that? Sword with no... Just a hilt? What's going on with it?
think on.
I try to think on or release the blade or come forth.
It takes a couple of minutes. You guys, you're not attuned to it, but for flavor.
Come on, work with me.
You do the atypical male thing of you kind of hit it on the altar a couple times,
Ding, ding.
You,
Swear it was working just a second ago.
It's like the Joker Batman things where it's like just hit
yes,
the detonator.
the bomb. You after about a half a minute, it finally roars to life, giving bright light to the entire church.
As I strike a pose.
The Falcorn's pupils go white, like
delayed
go,
reaction strike a pose.
I see.
Go-
You
just-
also have the shorts.
Yeah, it's like just goes like that little tiny pupil thing, like oh fuck!
He pulls out another one of a different color.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Looks down,
Yeah.
back up.
Oh yeah.
Now let's see how well you handle it.
Yeah, we saw
Now
this
that
as,
everyone
good point.
is sufficiently blinded, bring it in. Now that everybody is sufficiently blinded, the Morning Lord, that's the Sun Sword. It was said to be destroyed by Strahd centuries ago.
Apparently it was hidden.
Falcorn, after just kind of blinking back, like, up, get his sight back, be like, apparently not. Ow.
I'll admit that I
He-
thought they already covered my eyes before that.
If you saw it coming, it was like peeking out every
I
time.
only got flashbanged once. I'm not doing it again.
The priest's eyes have adjusted enough that he can actually like see without, well, overly hurting his eyes. He takes a look at the box, and Tatiana must have hid this in her parents' grave before, well, she killed herself.
Gonna look over it to Arena just to see how she's taking it.
She is shocked. Like, if you look up shock in the dictionary, that's her face. Like, eye twitching. She has no idea what the hell to do.
Oh, if Tatiana killed herself,
Other than be with Strahd, yes.
Me out of game. Guys, I have a plan.
no. It's like looks over to Arena. I guess you're some kind of reincarnation.
Like Strahd thinks that.
Yeah, but they have. Even so, it only goes by visual means. It doesn't mean you are her at all.
Don't you think I know that?
Yeah, but apparently Strahd doesn't.
Maniacs don't need reason.
I really don't.
For fuck's sake.
Anyway,
Can't a guy take a hint?
all right. You all go deal with this coffin maker. I'm going to stay here with with Father Lucian. If anybody wants to know his full name, it's Father Lucian Petrovov.
Okay.
Petrovov. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Well, rather than steal a legendary artifact, I hand over the sword to Arena. You might as well keep this in the church, just in case, until we get these boards back up.
Are you insane?
But it's a weapon of light against a being of darkness.
I'm going to tell you guys, it is like 10:30 in the morning by this point. Darkness it is far off in the distance.
At most, it would take us like a couple hours to deal.
Oh yeah.
If it takes, if it goes bad, it will take us a couple hours to do the coffin maker thing.
I will
Might be
say,
better
like,
to have the sword with us, just in case.
if anything, I would trust it in the hands of Arena. She is the one that needs to defend herself.
That's what I was saying.
And I've seen her skill with the blade.
What does this classify as?
out of freaking game. Why is this? Why are
Because
you
I
guys
felt
giving a legendary magical item to an NPC?
I don't get it
I
either.
don't
Why
know.
are they so
Because this
desperate
is
to
what
not
my
use
character
it?
would do.
it's a legendary artifact that we found in the church. I don't want to just steal it from the preacher right in front of him. Like, nope, this is mine. I found it. Haha, mine.
The preacher's even kind of looking at you. Why?
It's like we
You guys
I'm
are
giving
fighting
it to the
Strahd.
preacher. I'm
This
giving
will
it to
be-
Arena.
Besides, we've been told we need this weapon to fight Strahd. Why would you give it away?
Fine. As Arena and the priest are like, no, you keep it. Okay, fine.
DM question: Is this
Yes.
a long sword, short sword? Like what does it classify as besides just legendary weapon?
Long sword.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
think
long
it's
sword.
long sword.
Okay, so I would say out of character, I would say Zanias, Xeno, or Ampu would probably be the best ones.
I already have.
I mean, I could take it, but I've
Yeah.
got a different style of thing
That's
going on.
that's why I didn't include you in the list. So
and
My
I already
style
have
is
the
long
Belmont
sword and
special,
shield.
so probably Ampu. I'm gonna go
Yes.
Ampu on that one.
The man from the world with two sons get the sun sword.
Hey,
All
Makes
right.
sense.
Oh my god! All right.
yeah, let's do it. Yeah, give him the
That
sun
makes,
sword.
that makes
Now
perfect.
I can go into the
Hello,
campaign
everyone.
and
Welcome.
actually
Hello,
add it to
hello.
his inventory. That's what I've been waiting on. Who do I give it to?
Give it
God
to
damn it.
Arena. She's the one that needs to defend herself.
No!
I'm sorry, just the RP in character of
I
this is a
know.
whole relic that's been lost for centuries. Here, you have it.
I
Oh
think that's
my
a pretty
God.
good stopping point.
Yes, we can deal with the coffin maker next
We can go
week.
with
But here, for all of you in Discord, that is the Sun Sword
T stats.
in the Discord.
Yeah, reason why I
But
was-
I'll give it to Anpu.
Anpu now has a lightsaber.
Yes, Anpu now has a lightsaber, basically.
He needs to attune to it though, but that
Yeah,
worked expected out.
the reason why I was asking what kind of sword it was is because if it was a short sword, I could use it. It's a simple weapon. But long
Well,
sword,
let's see what Anpu can do with it.
yeah, he's got better proficiencies with it.
Xeno just needs his boomerangs.
But what does he technically? I could use it, but yeah,
Oh, it's a long sword, and it's not a finesse weapon, so
yeah, it is. It says it down at the bottom. Weapon property, finesse.
yeah. I
Because
always
it's a
gotta deal with
lightsaber.
it.
Here, can I pull up a picture of the sun sword on screen? Yeah.
The
Look
sun
at
sword
that
is a sentient, chaotic, good weapon with intelligence
Yep.
of 11.
Intelligence of
Holy
intelligence
shit!
of 11 and a wisdom of 17.
But it can only
Yeah.
transmit through emotions.
Yep.
It's a sword of
It's
vengeance.
smarter than I am. What the fuck?
So we took. We just
By
got-
1 point, but still.
So we found the tomb of King and Queen, and found the weapon of vengeance. No wait, found a guardian of the garden. So this wasn't a garden. There's another weapon of vengeance out there. Holy shit!
Well, we'll figure it out. In any case, we will see you all next time.
Also, can you imagine the bard I played last night interacting with Xeno?
Hold on. Wait until she closes out the stream, then we can talk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was still going.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
See you all next time. In the dark shadows of Barovia. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the sword does 1d8 plus 4 for him of radiant damage, which, dear God, that will work against all your undead things. And You need to.
We are just an undead and darkness.
It's okay. I just have a summon sword in the
Oh no!
paladin
If
way.
it's used against an undead, it deals an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Yep. But radiant is also it does technically a little bit more damage to undead.
It also stops her.
That's the way that I do it.
Furthermore,
Because
a
she'll just sit there and
+2
one-shot
attack and
truck.
damage is also pretty nice.
It also should stop the healing factor of undead creatures as well.
For a while.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off. I'm feeling a little bleh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hon.
All right.
My,
So this is where we're
my guts are
calling it.
still being angry at me.
We'll tell them to stop.
Let's see.
I want them to stop.
For attunement, you need to do a long rest, right? If I remember
Short rest.
correctly. Short
No.
rest. Okay.
So you could probably just do it as
Basically, you
full-
need an hour.
So
No, he needs to focus on the tuning. He can't do it while walking.
No.
If he was in the back of the cart, he could do it. But you guys didn't bring the cart.
no, we did not. But yeah, the one with the person from the land of two suns gets the Sunblade.
That's what we call ironic.
I would say more fitting.
Poetic.
There we go. That's a good one. But no, just imagine the bard I was playing last night interacting with Xeno.
Yeah.
Please, dear God, no.
Two stupid bards. Let's go.
Yeah, it's just
God,
Xeno
no.
just starts going ba da ba da ba da ba ba.
I played an orc bard with 7 intelligence. Oh my god, it was glorious.
Oh. Don't worry, there'll be more there'll be combat next week.
Yeah, and I definitely wasn't about to take that for myself just because I already have a personalized one.
Yeah, makes sense.
If the group was going to give it to you, I wasn't going to stop them, but we don't want Peter to be too OP here. Alright, I'm out.
I made a teenager shit his pants. I feel accomplished.
So again, we are. This is where we're stopping tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. That means I need to.
Let's see.
I'm going to end my current stream and then switch over to other things later.
Oh, I thought you already ended it.
No, I have not ended it yet. So, real quick.
He started it before we introduced, and then he ended it way beyond when we.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for joining. It's been an awesome, fun little ride. This is what has happened so far in the Curse of Strahd campaign that we are doing, and I shall be back very soon with another stream a little later tonight. So thank you all for joining, and I'll see you all later. Anybody else want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye bye.
You can't tell me to say goodbye. Fuck you.
I wasn't
But you just
telling
said the
you
word.
to say goodbye. I was just saying, would you like to say goodbye? So I'm not